Grand morning, grand morning, grand morning. How are y'all doing this morning? Hey, we are back with another Financial Freedom Friday. All right, you see who I got with me this morning, right? I got AJ with me. Hey, like I mentioned to you earlier, my other two, my other two partners, they want to hop on yesterday because what? Hey, it's spring. I'm about to say spring break. Oh my goodness, it is the Christmas break for the guys. All right. So, hey, this morning, just like always, hey, as you hop on, put your city, your state where you actually hopping on from, and we're gonna add some value to what you already got going on in your life. Yeah, watch my fingers, man. Watch my fingers. All right. Hey, I see you there, Willie. Hey, thanks for hopping on, fam. You good? Man, it's a mess, a mess. But hey, we'll wait just a few more seconds. Go ahead, let you know. Hey, I'm gonna invite a few folks, and we're gonna jump into this. Hey there, Miss Percy. Hey, oh, hey, thanks for hopping on. See, yeah, AJ going to town. Oh man, hey, Coach Carvel. Hey man, thanks for hopping on, fam. Hey, all right, all right. Hey, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's hop on into this. All right. Hey, as you can see, as I labeled this, hey, the ABCs, since it's, hey, let me back up just a little bit. It is that time of the season where everybody is looking for, they waiting on them W-2s and they looking for getting that tax refund, right? But there's some things that you gotta do before you get to the tax refund, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I know some of y'all want the big tax refund. Hey, you lively this morning. Some of y'all be wanting to get that big tax refund, but you think that you can wait to the end of the year and then okay, oh man, what can I? How can I get more money? What can I do to get more money? Well, even though I'm not a big fan of the end of the year tax refund, but guess what? We're gonna show you ways how to do it as well. And it starts by the way of, like I labeled this, the ABCs of tax deductions. All right? The ABCs of these tax deductions. Now, so this morning I just want to run a few things down with you. Y'all gotta excuse me a little bit, boy. These allergies or something is kicking my butt. All right? All right. Give me 1 second. Whew. All right. So let's jump into it. The ABCs of these tax deductions. And I'm just going to run a few down. Ladies and gentlemen, there's over 475 tax deductions, okay? There's over 475. All right, tell them peace. Are you getting it? Now, let's start it off with A. A, did you know that advertising is a tax deduction? We're talking about flyers, everything up to Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Twitter ads. Ladies and gentlemen, if you pay for them, guess what? They are tax deductible. So this is something that you can write off on your taxes. If you don't already know, I'm a proud my econ associate, and guess what? My business is tax deductible. So anything that I have to pay for my business becomes a tax deduction. All right, man. Oh, my bad. That's B for business, okay? And then C, our children. What you doing? You all over the place. Our children. Most people will sit up here. Now, if you pay your child um an allowance, let's not do that no more. No more allowances, all right? So for 2019, we getting rid of allowances. All right? Hey, no, we put them on the payroll. All right? We put our children on the payroll, and guess what? Now that becomes tax deductible. Okay? Guess what? You can pay your children up to $12,000 a year per child. Yes, I said that. $12,000 a year per child. And guess what? If it stands as it is, it's gonna go up just a little bit come next year. Now, all right, that's your C. Let's go to D. Hey, things that you download, like certain software and stuff like that, that I have to use for my business. Guess what? Or you have to use for your business. It becomes tax deductible. So that's another thing that you write off for your taxes, since we're coming up tax season. Okay, now here's the thing. I do certain things for education. If you're in the Atlanta area, basically every quarter, I end up going to Atlanta for some education with a couple of my mentors and stuff like that. Guess what? Education expenses are tax deductible. So yes, I get to write off every bit of this for everything that, if you see me traveling and stuff like that for 2018, guess what? It was tax deductible, okay? Because I was using it for based under education expenses. You gotta love this, ladies and gentlemen. Where else can you do this? Okay, so you're wondering where you're losing out with your tax deductions. This is where you're losing it. Yes, fam. Hey, game changer. Hey, if you're in the Atlanta area, March 1st through the 3rd, hey, you need to go to GameChangerATL.com. Man, it's a powerful event. A powerful event. And if you're in the Atlanta area, hopefully I'll see you around that time. All right, the next thing is, hey, what's A, B, C, D, E, F, right? First aid. Hey, so if you got to have a first aid kit for your business, which most people do, ladies and gentlemen, you need to have a first aid kit. If not for you, you see how he's all over the place. Hey, I might need a first aid kit because he might nip my finger or something with them little baby teeth. Silly. But yes, hey, medical and emergency supplies, they are deductible. Now, this one here, A, B, C, D, E, G. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, yes, yes. This right here is a tax deduction. This is my new guard dog. Hey, yes, things like the veterinarian fees, hey, the cost to feed this joker, hey, maintain him, hey, are all tax deductible. They're all tax deductible. So my guard dogs are tax deductible. Yes. It's powerful, okay? Now, H, home expenses, that I for my business use. So basically, this being my home, see, most people say, no, this is my home. But no, this is my business. My home is my business. Okay? So my home is my business. And with that being my business, guess what? Why are you biting me? What did I do with your thing? Oh, there you go. Hey, yes, so my home becomes my business. So I get to write off things like a portion of my mortgage. Hey, yes, the dog too, man, I know. But I get to write off a portion of my mortgage. Hey, think about it. Hey, right now, when I do my Facebook Lives, this is my business right here in my home. So I'm able to write off expenses from my home. Things like, hey, right here in my home. If I do Facebook Lives in other areas of my home, I'm able to write it off. So yes, my home becomes a tax deductible. Ladies and gentlemen, I like to say these are things that you're going to have to pay for anyway. Why not write them off? Things we're using right now. Internet. Hey, and that's my other guard dog. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we don't play over here. Hey, we make Uncle Sam pay for, the love of our four-legged friends. All right, this is our family. All right, but the internet, we're using it now, ladies and gentlemen. So my internet becomes tax deductible. It's tax deductible. It's win-win, ladies and gentlemen. All right, things that we're gonna pay for anyway. That's what is wild. That is wild. J. Now check this out. That's one of them. Hey, yeah, that's the big boy. Hey, we got AJ, and that's Diego. Janitorial services. This is my business, ladies and gentlemen. So guess what? Hey, I have cleaning services. Guess what? They are tax deductible. So if you got a maid or something like that, guess what? You want to get a receipt from them. Why not? Because tax deductible for janitorial services. You ain't hearing me. This is wild. All right. Now, all right, K. All right, this one here. All right, a KIOD plan. Here it is. It's known as an HR-10 plan or a tax-deferred retirement plan. So there are certain retirement plans that are out there that you can write off. Okay? So those are things that you can write off. Certain retirement plans. So you mean to tell me I can make money and write it off? Yes! That's what I'm telling you. Now, for some of you all that are out there, laundry services. Think about it. For the clothing used exclusively for work, they are deductible. Okay? They must meet the IRS requirements. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to believe me in any of this, because guess what? That's why I always like to revert people back to www.irs.gov. This is not stuff that I'm pulling out of my pocket. These are actual things that you can write off for your taxes. Ladies and gentlemen, like I say, we want to add value to what you already got going on. Especially for if you came in, it's people that I know that are in certain situations that say, oh man, I know I'm finna pay this year because I make too much. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I'm sharing this with you. This is why I'm sharing it with you. So meetings. Okay, like right here, if you're in the San Antonio area, oh my goodness, I think it's January 2nd at Chewy's off of IH-35, all right, across from the Forum. We're going to be having a meeting. Guess what? The business meeting right there, me eating with my fellow partners. Guess what? As a business meeting, a portion of it becomes tax deductible, which will lead into networking. And now networking ends up being tax deductible as well. Why? Because it refers to, all right, under the IRS, what they're saying is this refers to interacting with people to promote your business. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a business or if you don't have a business, you should get one, because you're always trying to network about your business. Hey, right now, a lot of people are going to be traveling for the holidays. Why not talk about your business while you're on the road? It becomes a tax write-off, right? That's considered networking. Holler at your boy. Man, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you. All right, office supplies. We're talking about things that you're probably going to get anyway. Especially, hey, if you got kids and stuff, I know you're using stuff like that. Look, I got Post-it notes. I have cards, have books, tablets, pens, all kind of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look, folders, coffee, envelopes, labels, paper, pens, soap, tape. How much tape you using right now this year? A lot. It becomes a tax deduction. All right. P. Oh, that was O, office supplies. P, personal appearance. Now, hear me out here, because there's a few stipulations. People are like, oh, so I can write off all this and that. Wait, whoa. Here you go. Things to enhance your personal appearance, i.e., makeup, hair care, skin care. Now, they are not deductible. Even if it's solely to present a business image. Now, here it is. People in business of selling these products, they can deduct the cost of using them on their sales. So there are some stipulations there, but you can write out portions of that as well. Man, how can you not win like that? That's just winning, ladies and gentlemen. How can you lose? You can't. All right, here's another one. All right, now there are other certain qualified plans, right? Qualified plans, like retirement plans, where you can invest portions of your profits. Let's say your business makes some profits in a special tax deferred plan. So there are qualified plans out there that you can put some of your profits in, and now you can make it tax deductible, and you can also what? Man, let your money grow for you. How can you lose like this? Ladies and gentlemen, this is not stuff that I'm coming up with. This is from the IRS. People hear that word IRS and like, ooh. No, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, stay within the guidelines of what they're telling you to do. Man, hey, you winning. Okay, repairs. How many times did you probably had to do any type of repairs? All right. Hey, whether it be on what to your building, like repairs on the house. Certain repairs you gotta get right. What stop you is lively? He lively this morning. Hey, certain equipment you use. Hey, it's deductible. The IRS considers any repair. Hey, here it is. The IRS considers any repair that costs $2,500 or less to be minor and deductible. So let me ask you this. Imagine if you had a home-based business. Did you do any repairs on your house this year that was to the cost of $2,500? Man, it could have been a deduction. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta love this. You gotta love this. Like I say, these are just a couple. I'm just running down some ABCs for you. All right, a few ABCs for these tax deductions. All right, now it is Christmas, right? Yeah. Remember earlier, I said your children, let's not give them allowance. Let's give them wages. Well, let's pay them wages. Now, guess what you just did? That Christmas present, that's A, because we on S. You just bought them a new smartphone, right? You just bought them a new smartphone. Guess what? It's tax deductible. And you can make it tax deductible. Here's the deal, what they say about it. When it's used for business, hey, everything I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen, you got to make sure it's used for business. But guess what? If it's used for business, then 100% of it is tax deductible. But here's the deal too. If it's partially used for business, you can deduct a percentage of it that you use for business. So you mean to tell me that I can deduct, if I use, let's say I use 50% of it is used for business. So you mean to tell me, imagine if half of your smartphone bill was 50% off. Guess what? You're talking about 50% off every month. Man, holla at your boy. Man, I'm telling you, this is stuff that, hey, this ain't for me. This from the IRS.gov, ladies and gentlemen. Here you go. Because we are at that time of the year, we're going to talk about T. Tax return preparation. So yes, the fees that you have to pay to get your taxes taken care of, guess what? They are deductible as well. Yes. Yes. So that little fee that most people say, oh yeah, I'll give you this and I'll get that, I'll get back that tax refund. You forgot that was tax deductible, or you didn't know that's tax deductible. So now you get all your money. It's free. Uncle Sam is paying for it. These are deductions that you want to have. Hey, you're moving too close. Here it is. And I'm going to throw another one in for T. Since it is the holidays, let's talk about this one. Travel. As a home-based business, I got to read this one so you understand where I'm going here. As a home-based business, hey, my home, right, is your place of business, not where you live according to the IRS. All right, so when traveling, if your trip is primarily for business, Or here you go, more than half of the days are for business. And within the U.S., the cost of the round trip travel is fully deductible. All right. So where I'm at, let me make sure I read this right. It's fully deductible, even if some of the trip is for pleasure. All right. So basically, what they're telling you is you can take a short vacation on onto a business trip. You can tack on a short vacation onto a business trip, right? And only the costs that aren't deductible are the non-business expenses. So wait a minute. Notice I said in March I'm going to Georgia. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm from Georgia. So you mean to tell me I can go there for my business trip, and then on the end of it, I can go visit my family on a trip that I was going to go to anyway? And guess what? Uncle Sam pays for it, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Sam is paying for it. So that's a win-win. Uncle Sam pays for me to go home. You can't beat it. And guess what? It's the time of the season where everybody's traveling anyway. Let's hit you up here. The utilities. So basically, electricity, the gas, the heating, the water, the sewer services, my garbage services. I just heard them pick up some of my recycled stuff today. Guess what? Tax deductible. Boom. A video and film producing. So if I have somebody that's helping me, i.e., let's say I'm employing my kids to do some video and film producing, guess what? These fees become deductible. They're deductible to businesses. That's who these things are deductible for. All right, let's go to W. Hey, my website. The cost of my website is tax deductible. It's tax deductible. So guess what? Here you go. Hey, so my cnread.myecon.net is tax deductible, ladies and gentlemen. So, hey, it costs me nothing to make money from my website. It's amazing. It is amazing. All right, why? Yellow pages. I know a lot of people don't use them that much anymore, but guess what? Advertising in the yellow pages and stuff like that, tax deductible. X, a Xerox machine. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, we have to print stuff out. As a business owner, guess what? You are able to deduct a Xerox machine. So now you can print out what you want. Flyers. You can print them out. This is the kind of stuff that you can do. And last but not least, Z, zoning. Now, the cost of permits. Hey, here's the deal. These are costs associated with the building, construction, or added to the cost, as well as any depreciation. So when it comes to the zoning and stuff like that, guess what? That becomes tax deductible. So, hey, like I say, this morning I just wanted to run down a few of the ABCs of these deductions. And just like always, like I tell you, if anybody shared this with you, reach out to them. Ask them about, man, hey, I need to get some of these deductions that Chauncey was talking about. All right? So, yeah. Hey, if you're looking at the repay, go ahead, drop your state, your city, where you was in. So, hey, we can see how far it reaches out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the year. Well, check it out. You need to please share this with somebody. This can help somebody, man, keep so much more money in their pockets, or better yet, hey, it can either increase your tax refund if that's what you want to get, or it can decrease money that you might have to pay at the end of the year. So, like I state, always, ladies and gentlemen, if somebody shared it with you, reach out to them. Ask them about, hey, I need to get some of them ABCs or deductions. Matter of fact, here you go. Reach out to them and send them ABC. All right? ABC. They'll know what you're talking about, all right? Again, this your boy, Mr. Chauncey Reed. Hey, just want to hop on here sharing this Financial Freedom Friday. All right, me and my boy AJ here this morning. All right, hey, y'all have a blessed one, and guess what? Hey, have a Merry Christmas. All right, peace.